Welcome to NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. I'm Mario Ramos alongside my producer Levi Flores. In the NBA division, checking out the Bobcats and the Sonics. Sonics in orange, Bobcats in white. Nahara able to win the tip. Or Castle actually won the tip. Tipped it over to Nahara. There's Jermaine Jones Jr. First jumper. Rebounded by Nahara. His attempt won't go. There's JOK with the rebound. Jackson Olsen Kozier. On the other side, you got Jackson Olsen Kozier, Ethan Keyser, Jim Wood, and Jackson Reese, the starters for the Bobcats. We go 4-on-4. Jackson Olsen Kozier tries the three, rolls into the hands of Nahara, who's out there with, mentioned Jermaine Jones Jr., Silas Mila, and Kingston Castle, the starters for the Supersonics, led by Coach Jermaine Jones. Jay Jewell coaching the Bobcats. Mila, a couple between the leg dribbles, and they're taken away by Keyser. Keyser looking at Mila, laughing at each other. Keyser tries to get a step on him. Wood with the rebound. Wood going to get caught for the double dribble. He dribbled once and then put it back on the floor. Jones gives it off to Nahara. Nahara bounces it off his foot over to Jones. Castle with the putback for two. Kingston Castle with the first basket of the game. Sonics take the early lead. Mila slapping the pavement. I like it. And he gets called for the hand check. We can work with that right there. I like that. Olsen Kozier. The intended target is tipped by Castle. It's going to stay down at this end with the Bobcats. Keyser wants Olsen Kozier to get down low, and that's why right there, and got a bucket out of it. Shot from Jackson Olsen Kozier. Tied up at two, both big fellas with the bucket. Castle goes right back at JOK and gets another bucket. Second basket for Kingston Castle. Keyser. Mila clapping it up on defense. So he's digging in and enjoying playing defense. He comes up with a steal right there. Now leading the break and chased from behind by Keyser. Mila can't get the layup to go. There's Castle. Castle takes his time and a little too strong. Jermaine Jones Jr. Nahara. Nice pass from Nahara. Slips it down low to Castle. Castle not the first time, but the second time it's good. 6 in the game for Castle. Keyser calling out the play. Castle steps in front. Mila pounds the dribble and uses the backboard. Silas Mila, his first basket of the game. Eight to 2 Sonics. JOK picks up his dribble. Out to Keyser. Keyser trying to get a step. Mila, again, he's locked in on defense. Reese. Reese, tough fall away. And now it's tapped and rebounded by Jermaine Jones Jr. as we get a first substitution timeout. It's Upside on NorCal Sports TV with more from the NBA division. Mario Ramos back with the multilingual Levi Flores. And here's counting us down in different languages as he's tearing it up here at the Sierra Outdoor School on day 3 of camp. Kingston Castle, Jermaine Jones Jr., Silas Mila, and Simone Murray checking into the game for the Sonics. Wood, Keyser, Olsen Kozer, and Jet Duchateau hit for the Bobcats. 3-pointer won't go for the Sonics. I'm going to have to go chase that basketball down, otherwise it's going to be a while if it gets down to the bottom of the hill. Bobcat basketball, trailing 8-2. And a Jackson Olsen Kozer jump shot early in the game. Tied it up at 2. Olsen Kozer draws the crowd, kicks it out to Wood. Wood gets the fortuitous bounce. First jump shot for Jim Wood. Jermaine Jones Jr. Gonna hand this one off to Mila. Mila behind the back out to Jermaine Jones Jr. He'll fire a 3. It's short. Comes out of bounds to the Bobcats. Duchateau. Try to give it to a trailing Jackson Olsen Kozer. Get up top to Keyser. Keyser slings it over to Duchateau. Dangerous pass. Still with it. Jet wanted to give it out to Wood. Olsen Kozer goes up and gets hit on the arm by Castles. 2 free throws coming up. Jackson Olsen Kozer. First free throw on the way for Jackson Olsen Kozer. Off to the right. He'll get another. Olsen Kozer. Second free throw. That one also off to the right. So an empty trip as it goes back over to the Supersonics. Jermaine Jones Jr. takes it to the foul line. Simone Murray will pull the quick trigger 3. Got it to go. Simone Murray, long range shot. Keyser off the backboard. Shot is good for 2. First bucket of the game for Ethan Keyser. 11-8 Sonics out in front. Mila gets inside. Trying to jump her off 2 feet. Castle gets challenged by Olsen Kozer. Ball picked up by Jet Duchateau. Pushing forward. Duchateau takes the hit. 2 free throws coming up for Jet. Murray called for the foul. That'll put Duchateau at the free throw line. First free throws up and in. One more upcoming for Duchatel. And Duchatel, perfect trip to the line. That was 2 of 2. Jermaine Jones Jr. Keys are giving him a lot of space. And now he's able to get a step and he hangs and finishes. Nice bucket for Jermaine Jones Jr. Keyser hands this one off to Wilson Kozer, who's got a step. Layup, a little too strong. Mila with the rebound. As we get a substitution timeout. Commercial break, NorCal Sports TV. Back at the Sierra Outdoor School, Mario Ramos on NorCal Sports TV. Got 13 to 8. The Supersonics out in front of the Bobcats here in the NBA division. Simone Murray gets this one off to Nahra, Roman Nahra. Gets it out to Jermaine Jones Jr. Jermaine drives along the baseline, kisses it off the glass for 2. Second basket for Jermaine Jones Jr. 15 to 8 Sonics. And Reese dribbling up top, guarded by Mila. Then pokes that one out. Nahara all over Duchatel. Wood, shot fake. Blocked by Jermaine Jones Jr. Simone Murray out in transition. It's a kind of a runner, and then it's rebounded by Duchatel. Duchatel gets inside and able to draw some contact. He'll head back to the free throw line. We're just knocked down a pair. Duchatel hits another free throw. All 3 of his points coming from the foul line. Duchatel bounces this one out to the corner. Reese keeps it in bounds. Right to Jet Duchatel. Flips it up to Jackson Olsen Kozer for the bucket. He was trying to get the pass there, and the momentum ended up getting there eventually. And Jake okay with his second bucket. Spin move by Mila inside. Drops it off to Nahara. Rebound Duchatel. Duchatel keeping defenders at bay. Is a good job of kind of hesitating a little bit. Jermaine Jones Jr. up ahead. Nice pass to Roman Nahara. Nice follow and a put back there by Silas Mila. Mila playing with a lot of energy. He's pumped up. Especially on the defensive end, we've seen him locked in. Good help right there. He forces the pass back out. Down low, Duchateau spins baseline. Gets the ball back. Can't put it in. Still with it. Now it gets real tough to JOK. He steps into a jumper. This ball picked up by Mila. Mila looking to run. Mila tries to go behind the back, and now kick it back out to Jermaine Jones Jr. He can get to go. And swing it over to Reese. Jackson Reese turns around, puts it up. Shot won't go. Got his own rebound, but he stepped on the baseline. That's going to go to the Supersonics.
Camera.
And the pass intended for Nahara. And it's tipped out of bounds. Bobcat basketball trailing by 6. Coming up on our final minute here in the first half. Duchateau keeping the dribble alive, crosses over, gets to the foul line. Here's Reese. Reese will pull up. Long 2, and it bounces out of bounds. It's going to go over to the Sonics.
30 seconds.
Johnson across half court. Johnson weaving through the lane. Pops out in the corner. Short. Rebound
10,
Reese.
9,
Final seconds.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Duchateau gets the shot to go as we head to the halftime break. He's got 5 in the game. He makes it a 2-point game. As we take our 4-point game as we head to the halftime break. We'll be back with more on NorCal Sports TV after this. NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, 5-day, 4-night overnight basketball camp for boys and girls grades 4th through 12th here in the Sierra Foothills at the Sierra Outdoor Education School in Sonora, California. I'm Mario Ramos alongside Levi Flores. Set to begin the second half of play in the NBA division. Supersonics leading the Bobcats, who have possession to start. No one picks up ball. They leave Jackson Reese open down low. Can't get the shot to drop. Castle comes out with a rebound. Castle, Murray, Nahara, Mila starting the second half for the Sonics. Mila, three-pointer, bounced around in the hand of Jet Duchateau. Duchateau going all the way to the basket. Layup is good for 2. 7 in the game now for Jet Duchateau. He's out there with Jackson Olsen-Kozier, Ethan Keyser, and Jackson Reese. Murray comes off the screen, pulls the trigger, knocks down the jumper. A 2-pointer for Simone Murray. Nice crossover from Duchateau, excuse me. Olsen-Kozier picked up his dribble and now looking to get rid of it. And it's going to be a 5-second violation as he never got rid of the basketball. So the ball turned over, back over to the Sonics. Leading by 4. Murray draws the crowd, gets out of Nahara. Drops it back off. Murray with a look. Murray's shot bounces down to the corner to Castle. And Castle's going to get called for the travel. Castle trying to plead his case with the official. Duchateau, Keyser talking as they walk it up. Now Keyser going to set him a screen. Olsen-Kozier, his jumper a little too strong. Castle comes out with a rebound. And Castle's going to get called for the travel as he shuffled his feet. Duchateau off the Olsen-Kozier screen. Keeps the dribble alive. Challenged by Castle. Good defense. Reese though comes out with it. Reese thought about it. Instead, gets it off to Olsen-Kozier. He takes Castle down low. Spins. Can't put it up and in. Duchateau drives. Attacks the basket. And we're going to get a foul on the pass. Going to be a foul on the Sonics. Play this one in to Olsen-Kozier. Jumper rebounded by Murray. Murray on the run out. Simone Murray with the bucket. 7 in the game for Simone Murray. Duchateau got the jumper to go. Another bucket for Jet. He's got 9 in the game. Mila trying to get a step on Duchateau. Fades away. Got it to go. Tough shot there for Silas Mila. That's got 6 in the ballgame. Keyser's pass intercepted by Nahara. Slipped into the passing lane. Keyser trying to get it back. Nahara out to Castle. Castle in transition, gets out to Mila. Here's Nahara now. Here's a three from Murray. Thought he got hit on the way up. Castle with the rebound. And Duchateau is going to pick up the rebound as we head to our next substitution timeout. Step aside. Be back with more. Supersonics leading the Bobcats 23-17. 12 minutes left to play. A little under 12 minutes left to play in this NBA division game. Duchateau, Keyser, Wood, and Reese for the Bobcats. Castle, Johnson, Nahara, Murray for the Sonics. Keyser gets inside, flips it out to Wood. Rebounded by Castle. Castle has a guy up ahead. It's Murray. Murray. Layup is good for two. Simone Murray with 9 points in the ball game. He's going to want to know, too. Usually comes by afterwards. He's asking anyone if they know what his stats are. I keep track of the points from some of these games, but he wants the analytics. He wants assists, his turnover ratio, rebounds, plus minus. And got all that, little fella. I do what I can. Jermaine Johnson Jr. going to pull it out. Jermaine gets to the basket. Shot rebounded by Reese. Reese tries to hit a cutting Duchateau. In the paint, spins, floats it out to Wood. Wood from the baseline. Rebounded by Castle. Castle across half court. We'll give it up to Johnson. Johnson sees Murray along the baseline. Simone Murray short on the jumper. Johnson with the rebound. Duchateau might have got a piece of it. Castle can't get the follow. Nahara and Duchateau tied up. He's going to stay down at this end with the Sonics. Nahara onto Johnson in the corner. Nahara back up top to Johnson. Johnson wanted Castle down low in the post. Castle ends up getting it back to him. Johnson's fall away, rebounded by Nahara. Nahara still trying to control it. Now it's Keyser. Keyser spins and is going to get called for the travel. Johnson calling out the set. Gets it out to Castle. Castle turns. Layup short. Next attempt is good. Kingston Castle's first second half point. He's got 8 in the ball game. Sonics now in control. They lead by 10, 27-17. Wood. Here's Reese. Gotta kick it out to Keyser. He's just going to get called for the travel. Murray cross half court. Guarded by Reese. Get it back up top to Johnson. Johnson, lane line drive. Little head fake off the backboard and rebounded by Keyser. Keyser, little head of steam with a floater. Rebounded by Murray. Murray looks up ahead. He's got Castle. Castle on the rim run. Knocks it in for another bucket. 10 now for Kingston Castle. He's in double figures. Leading scorer in the game. Duchateau down to Wood. Ball bounced around, picked up by Castle.
Oh, travel.
Kingston Castle going to get called for the travel. So it'll be Bobcat basketball near half court.
Time.
And we've got a substitution timeout. Back on NorCal Sports TV after this. Sonics pulling away from the Bobcats. They lead by a dozen, 29-17. Got around 7 minutes left to play in this NBA division game. Duchateau doing what he can. He's having a pretty good ball game with 9 points. They get it to Wood. Nahara takes it away. And the Sonics going to keep possession as the Bobcats unable to press in the backcourt. So go over to the Sonics. Mila, Johnson, Castle, and Nahara into the game. For the Sonics, there's a fall away for Nahara, or for Johnson, excuse me. Rebounded by Duchateau.
Was it after lunch?
Duchateau.
No, that was him.
Kick it out to Reese. Reese with the jumper. Nice shot from Jackson Reese, his first bucket of the game. Now, every member of the Bobcats has scored in this ballgame.
2 games before lunch tomorrow, the 2 championship games that we're doing. Campers versus
Mila. Out to Johnson.
Yeah, we're going to televise it.
Johnson in the paint. Kicks it out to Mila. Mila. Shot rebounded by Jackson Olsen-Kozier. Duchateau. Kicks out to Wood. Wood. Too strong. Reese with the rebound. Reese going to get called for a double dribble. Mila gets it back from Johnson. Trying to bring it up against Wood. Weaving through traffic. Wanted to go behind the back to Castle. Last deflected off of a Bobcat. Good idea there by Mila. You got a foul on the perimeter. We get the ball down at this end with the Sonics. Inbound on the sideline. And this one's going to go over to the Bobcats as they threw it off the feet of Mila, and it bounced right back over. Duchateau. Went to Reese, hit a jumper earlier. Shot fake, one dribble pull up. Rebounded by Castle. Castle, Johnson. Johnson drives. Rebound, Jackson Olsen Kozier. Duchateau all the way to the bucket. And we can get a foul on Duchateau on that rebound attempt there by Mila. He had it. They said that Duchateau had a piece of his arm. Silas Mila pulls up for the mid-range. Jackson Reese with the rebound. Reese into the front court. Reese still has it. This is for Duchateau. Kick out. JOK. Rebounded by Jermaine Johnson Jr. And they're going to get the ball back over to the Sonics. Again, the no press rule coming in. Roman Nahra. Duchateau all the way to the basket. No one stops the ball. He gets it to go and one. Jet Duchateau. One more upcoming here for Duchateau. And he gets that one to go down. He's had a good shooting game from the free throw line as Jet Duchateau.
Next possible time, Donna.
Mila, step back three, got it to go. Silas Mila with the three-pointers. We get to our 2-minute warning on Norcast Sports TV. Welcome back, Norcast Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Final 2 minutes between the Sonics and the Bobcats. A 9-point lead for the Sonics. Reese in to Keyser. Keyser guarded by Johnson, who picks his pocket. Maine Johnson Jr. gets inside and it goes out of bounds. Deflected by the Bobcats. It'll be Sonics basketball. Play it into Mila. Mila tried a little step through, but he's called for the travel, and that's going to get the ball back over to the Bobcats. They got one more burst in them right here. We're about to find out. Duchateau.
Oh, by the way, you told Kyrie that he can unplug this?
Duchateau got the bucket. 9 points in the half for Duchateau. 14 in the game. And Jermaine Jones Jr. going for the easy basket. 6 for him. This is trailing Jackson Olsen Kozier. He'll pull up. Look good, but just a little short. There's Reese. Reese can't get the shot to go. There's a good attempt by Duchateau. Follows that one up.
45 seconds.
16 in the game now for him. There's Keyser coming up with the steal.
Oh, that's not a kickball. There is no intent.
The ball's going to stay down at this end with the Bobcats. As this one gets to Duchateau. Can't get the basket. Jermaine Jones Jr. with the rebound. And he's going to get called for the carry. So the ball's going to get back over to the Bobcats. Trailing by 7. Reed's going to check out. Wood going to check in. Keyser with the clock running down. Gets it out to Duchateau. Duchateau.
7, 6.
Over to Reese. And they had a Wood open, but they're not going to get it to him as the game's going to come to an end. And that's how this one will wrap up. The final score, the Sonics 34, the Bobcats 27 here from the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. We'll see you guys next time. Have a good one, everyone.